Hey there, it's Jeff with Eternity Shore, and we are continuing the winterization process for our boat. And today I'm in the bilge. We have the cover off. We're doing things in a different order this year. In the past, I would have changed the oil filter and drained out the oil first. But because I have limited time, I'm going to run some antifreeze through the generator. Last year, you might have seen when I tried to do this, that I could never get the generator to turn over. I couldn't get it to start because I didn't know how to illuminate the glow plugs. There are glow plugs in there, like sticks that heat up, that allow you to start the generator. I'm gonna try to hook up the cameras in two different places so you can see, we can see together the antifreeze running through the system and coming out the side. The first thing I need to do is this hose right here. That hose is a pickup hose, and it goes through this filter before going outside of the boat with the seacock, which is right here, which is open, which isn't going to matter because I'm going to take that hose off here first. So I'm going to get this off right here. That hose goes all the way through. And you can see right here, that will run the antifreeze through the system, and then it should come up, and I'll show you where it goes out. Here is the exhaust. You follow that along. There's a muffler on this puppy, and then it goes out the side here. On my boat, these clamps use an 8mm. I mean, you could use a screwdriver flathead, but those are 8mm heads, so I'm going to pull those off. 8mm. Okay, gotten that off. I'm going to just pull this all the way through, as there should be water in there. I'm going to put that in the antifreeze. But first, let's take this off and look at the that's pretty clean, actually. There's a little dirt in there. A little bit of sludge. I cleaned this filter out. Let me put this in here. Okay, I've put the antifreeze in there, and I have the hose not all the way down to the bottom so it doesn't get caught, and I'm also using the clamps kind of as a way that the hose doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So last year when I did this, I just tried to start it because I thought it was just start and stop, until I realized that under stop is preheat. So when you hear me try to turn this on, I will be pushing the preheat button and then attempting to start it. But I got two other cameras set up, so let's do it. So it's so loud here today, I thought I would go down in the cabin. I just reviewed the footage. Looks like it did a good job this time. You notice the, I first tried to start it up, and I guess it didn't allow the glow plugs to illuminate enough, so it had a hard time starting. Now it's been really cold. It's gotten under freezing, I think twice. But then when I gave it a good 20, maybe 30 seconds, it started up, and it quickly went right through that gallon of antifreeze. So that's pretty quick, and I just basically ran up to see if it was going through, and like it was almost empty, so I had to shut it off right away. So that was pretty quick but successful. So we've done that. Again, I'm not changing the oil right now. I might drain it, I'm not sure, depends on how much time I have, but I need to move on to the AC unit, air conditioning and heating. So this is the intake for the AC and the heat. And we're going to try to see pink come out of here and we're going to blow it through where normally it blows out on the other side, which I will show you. This is where it comes out. So last year, you might remember, Mary and I tried to blow it in, and we really need an adapter for the hose. This is the hose that we use with the drill. Just trying to make something like this work. I'm gonna see if that works any different, any better. It may not at all. Oh, kicking out. So that's clogged. Okay, so it's not working its way all the way back through with the AC and the heat. So it feels like it's clogged somewhere. So I'm gonna check the filter right now, which I didn't check before, which I probably should have, but I was being lazy, to see if there's an issue with it. This is the filter right here. It just has a screw top like this. All right, I got the lid off. Well, I did not have a barnacle in here last year, but there's one in there now. I'm gonna clean that out and go from there. Cleaned it out, dried it out. Clean the filter out, dried it out. So I'm gonna put that back together. I'm gonna take, this is, again, this goes out to the outside of the boat. So maybe this is clogged. All right, let's see what we have. Now I have a snake that I could get out and run through there. Maybe that's what I should do, because it's obvious that there was a clog. All right, this is my snake. So they ran the snake about 4 or 5 feet in there. There's a little bit of gunk. I'll reattach that hose. Maybe try to get the pickup hose off. I cleaned out the filter. I took off this hose, put a snake through it, make sure it was cleaned out. All right, I'm gonna go back and run it through and see if it works. You take a look here, I'll look over there. So a ton of antifreeze just blew right through there. So that worked. We winterized the diesel generator. Again, I didn't change the oil or the oil filter. I'll come back and do that. I wanted to do that when I still had the batteries in the boat and they were charged up so I could start the generator. So we figured that out, which was great. And we cleaned out the filter for the pickup for the generator. And then the AC and heat unit, we were able to put antifreeze in there. Obviously, it started out with there's maybe something clogged in there, but it worked. It worked pretty well. I got a lot of antifreeze through that, and then we we're able to clean out the filter for the AC. The filter's the water coming into the boat. When I come back, I'll be changing oils. I have not changed the oils in the engine or the oil filter, and it's loud here all day. It's a Saturday. Maybe I'll come back on a Monday sometime. Here we go again. It's finally quiet here, and I'm going home. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you want. Ciao. Oh, and leave your comments.